Did you know triangles have a total interior angle of 180 degrees? I did know that. I wish I didn't. Okay, here we go. Man, this looks pretty already. Turn up my volume a little bit. Let's go for it. Thank you for your download. This is a special pre-release version comprising chapters excerpted from the middle of the game. As you'll be joining the story in progress, you might find it difficult to fully grasp the events happening around you. However, we encourage you to enjoy the atmosphere of the game world. Battles have been ramped up in difficulty somewhat to allow you to fully experience the depth of the combat system in a limited number of stages. Experiment with different strategies to triumph over your foes. Oh, difficulty. Okay, let's go. FFT and Octopath, abso-fucking-lutely. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Okay. So this apparently is going to be the middle of the game.
3 mighty powers reigned.
Okay. Give me the history
the
lesson.
Kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Nozelia River, bringing flourishing trade.
It's literally just an island, huh?
The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and
Get
snow
it?
beneath which slumbers
snow.
rich veins of iron.
Okay.
And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzant.
That's
home
pretty.
To the lake from which is harvested the salt is central to life.
We get salty here.
With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common.
Water, iron, and salt.
Minor disputes and skirmishes gave
If you don't have
rise
the
to
salt,
fierce
everyone
battles,
dies
and
of
before
sodium
long,
lack.
The realm
Sodium,
was
lack
engulfed
of
in a
sodium.
bloody
There we go.
conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War.
Not the water salt iron war?
Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the 3 powers at last negotiated a truce.
Until they fought
Peace
again.
came to Nozelia, but only briefly. Shortly after assuming power in Esfrost, Archduke Gustadolf launched a surprise invasion of the neighboring kingdom of Glenbrook.
Gustadolf! Look, there he is. There's Gustadolf.
The might of the Esfrostian forces,
Look,
under the
Gustadolf.
command of the formidable General of Lyra, easily overwhelmed Glenbrook's crown city.
She's
Before
hot, though.
any could comprehend
She's hot,
the
though.
meaning of what was happening, the once proud Whiteholm Castle
She's hot,
had
though.
fallen. Learning of the attack, House Wolfort, highest of the 3 high houses of Glenbrook, rushes to the royal family's aid.
Oh, man.
Leading the charge is none other than young Serenoa, who has only just taken over the mantle of lordship
Okay,
from his father.
generic anime protagonist. There he is.
At his side are
Very
Benedict,
generic.
House Wolfort's advisor and a veteran of
Okay,
the Salt
Dilf.
Iron War. Roland, the younger prince of Glenbrook, and
baby.
Serenoa's childhood friend. And Frederica,
Hot.
his betrothed, who hails from the very duchy they now call foe.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, that's interesting.
A new war is kindling, fanned by the unwavering convictions held by the rulers of these lands. And though they may not yet know it, Serenoa and his comrades are heading straight into the pyre.
No, that deals damage.
Esfrost's forces have breached the
Hey,
once
it's
proud
literally on
walls of
fire.
Whitehall, and now overrun its majestic halls, leaving only death and destruction in their wake. Like bloodthirsty beasts, they search, eager to carry out Archduke Gustadolf's orders to kill any member of the
Imagine
royal
working
family
for a
on
guy
sight.
called
With the
Gustadolf.
very future of the kingdom hanging in the balance,
Imagine
Serenoa
putting your
hurries to the
life
throne
on the
room
line
as
because
fast
a
as his
guy
legs
named
can carry him.
Gustadolf told you to. Remember me! Alright, chapter 6. I'm guessing the opening chapters are gonna be, like, before, like, the war actually starts. That's kind of how Final Fantasy Tactics went. Ramza, when he was just, like, you know, a young knight in training, still naive, the Knight of Esfrost's invasion. Oh.
Do they mean to hurt us?
Oh boy. Oh god. What was the line? What was the line? Forgive us sinners of evil east, something like that. That's no Ovelia.
My princess. Not so long as I draw breath.
That's not,
Cease the vainglorious theatrics.
Gafgarian, that's his name, Gafgarian.
And not a soul loyal to his grace still lives.
Vainglorious. Oh, there's
You are
Gustavo!
all that remains. Not even the Dawn Spear can hope to triumph against such odds.
You talk and talk, but do you have the courage to test your words?
This is folly, Gustadolf.
Both
What
of them are
madness
talking.
has possessed you? Is this how you would take revenge for what befell your father?
Nothing so petty as that, Ragnar. The war and all its atrocities should remain buried in the past.
Then what drives you to commit new ones? To tear down the future we labored so long to achieve?
The voice acting is nice and all, but this is so melodramatic. Let me
You
fight.
think Hysant will stand idly by while Glenbrook burns?
I shudder to think what ends you hope to achieve by such vile means.
Murder.
You always did lack imagination. However, not even I foresaw the opportunity this foolish partnership would afford me. As for Hysant, she shall meet the same fate as your beloved kingdom before long.
Okay, he's just gonna fuck everyone up.
Whatever your aims may be, you'll never...
Mother,
Hey!
are you hurt?
Main party!
Roland?
Brother?
You imbecile! Why do you return?
To fuck shit up.
Be grateful to see me for once. I wasn't about to leave you to these wolves.
You stone-headed brat!
If it isn't
Does he
my
got like a
dear
braid going on
Frederica
there?
and her
That's kind of
newly
pretty. I like that.
And you've brought friends.
Stand down at once. On the honor of House Walford, we shall not let the royal family come to harm.
Okay. Okay, that's not... That voice acting is not as good. Alright, Sarah Noah, you're gonna have to try a little harder.
So you're the young well. You have courage, if not much sense. I'll give you that.
Brother, what is the meaning of this?
Murder.
I am sorry for forcing this unpleasant scene upon you, Frederica. I had to take action. Sooner than anticipated.
Why do all of their names have way too many syllables?
Action. What do you...
Listen well. I, Gustadolf Esfrost, do hereby condemn the King of Glenbrook and his agents for their treacherous deeds. Scheming to claim the riches of the Grand Norzellian mines their own. They slaughtered my dear cousin Dragan in cold blood.
This is going on and
For this most
on.
heinous crime, and for shattering the trust between our nations out of malice, I declare their punishment must be swift and final.
So this is the lie you would weave.
What mummery is this? Dragon was
Mummery.
killed by...
Silence, my lord.
Benedict?
I commend you for delivering the traitorous Prince Roland to me. He too must
Let
answer
me
for his crimes.
fight!
Hand him over, and House Wolford may yet see itself through this unscathed. You are my dear sister's husband-to-be. Bend the knee, and no harm shall befall.
Bend the knee.
I will do no such thing.
No, I'm the
We won't be
protagonist. I
party to
can't.
your treachery.
Your father was ever a thorn in my side. You seem intent on repeating that history. However, I fear you will not live long enough to accomplish.
They really do talk and talk.
General of Laura, kill them all.
Yes, my lord.
Ma'am, you're hot. Oh, that's hot. That's a big sword.
Stop! I won't let you... Ah!
Oh, that guy's super dead. That guy's
Brother!
super fucking dead. Woo! Wow, that blood looks good. Damn, for a
Leave
Sprite
me.
game, this
Take
blood
Roland
looks
to
really good.
safety.
Yes, my lord. My prince, with me.
I can't leave them.
No, we're not
Besides,
fighting.
Maxwell.
We're not fighting.
My lord, we must flee at once.
But his grace.
Is
Roland.
dead.
Lord Wolford, there is no saving me. The future of Glenbrook lies in your hands now.
Father! My prince, follow us. But I... Damn it all!
Look, the blood is kind of like drying
After
up.
them.
That's good graphics.
You would once again see Norzellia
Oh, never mind.
bathed in blood, Gustadolf? Truly, you are lost.
This land has long been lost right now. but it need be no longer.
You see, I still have 20 more lines. Oh, no, okay. All right. Man, I feel like Final Fantasy Tactics
This is where Sir Maxwell
political,
would
like,
have us wait.
political subterfuge kind of deal, like backstabbing and stuff, was both more complex and intriguing, and also delivered more succinctly. Succinctly. Beth, how do you say that word? Succinctly? Beth? How do you say that word? Succinctly? Succinct. Okay, succinctly. Yeah, okay.
He is readying the boat for our escape as we speak.
A wise decision. No doubt the river is our only hope of getting out of the city alive. The streets are overrun with Esfrosti soldiers. Our foe no doubt searches
All right,
for us on
Frederick,
the other
Fire
side of
Emblem
this very
Awakening.
gate.
All right.
Then we wait here and pray for Sir Maxwell's swift return.
Father. Frenny. Cordelia.
And what is she doing with us? She's with the enemy!
No, she's a main character.
No! I had no idea! Lies! It was your own brother that attacked the city! If I had any idea he was planning such atrocities, I would have stopped him. I know not what's possessed him.
Oh, she's got good voice acting.
My lady speaks the truth. We are as shocked and torn by this turn of events as you.
Thank you, PR manager.
Enough, Hewitt. We can't be clawing at each other's throats with the Esfrosti army looking to hunt us down like dogs.
My emotions got the better of me for a moment. Forgive me.
Hewitt means no ill, my lady. Her fellow members of the King's Guard were slain before her
Who
eyes.
came up with these names?
For now, let us focus on the present. Prince Roland's safety and escape are our main concerns.
Of course.
Oh. Dahlia, I knew you would like that one.
These are trying times, but we mustn't let emotions cloud our judgment.
Benedict, you stopped me from speaking the truth of Dragon's death. To what end?
For more
Gustadolf
exposition,
would
my
frame
lord.
Glenbrook for Lord Dragan's murder and claim it as pretext for his invasion. If he knew we witnessed the truth, our heads would already be on pikes.
It
That
would seem
sounds
he still
painful.
intends to put them there.
Because you spat in the face of his demands.
What we know could expose his claims as the treacherous lies they are. If it came to light that Gustadolf orchestrated his own cousin's murder, no one would dare stand by his side.
Why does
Indeed.
anyone
However,
stand by the
words have
side of
little
someone named
substance on their
Gustadolf?
Especially when weighed against the power and influence the Archduke commands. Your
Gustadolf.
truth would be taken as the pathetic ramblings of a desperate man.
Once again, your wisdom makes me feel the fool.
Oh, your voice acting, sir. God, could you be any more bored? Once again, your wisdom makes me feel the fool.
No, we are all fumbling through these dark times.
Yeah, take that guy's example.
You spoke and acted as the Lord of House Wolfort, and did so admirably.
And yet my actions have put everyone in danger. Father would have known better.
That's actually hilarious. Saranoi's voice acting actually feels like a fucking parody.
Let us look forward, my lord, not back. There are truths yet cloaked in the shadows. We must survive and see them brought to light. For these truths shall be the weapons by which we lay Esfrost low.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good voice acting right there.
Thank you, Benedict. I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely. Every last one of us.
Very convincing, thank you.
I know you will, my lord. Let us await Sir Maxwell's arrival.
Maybe you'll get better at speaking. I think this whole demo really oh. Sir Maxwell shall prove true to his word. We must be patient. Exploration, okay. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. To end the exploration phase and progress with the story, press the L button. Ooh. Hey, if I can, like, explore around the battlefields that I'll be on and, like, find some, like, little tactical kind of deal, that's actually cool. Okay, this is cool. Obtain 50. Look at that light. Look at that reflection on the walls there. That's nice. Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? It's okay. I've obtained 50. Up we go. Let's see, what else is there? Can I go up here? I can go up here. Large HP recovery pellet. Who's this guy here? Erador. Benedict was right. Behind these doors, there might be dozens of those bastards just clamoring to take our heads. Guess we've nothing to do till Sir Maxwell comes culling with our boat. Colin. This mechanism will open the gate. Best leave it alone for now. Nothing up here? Kind of dramatic. As always, the art style of this like studio of this team is really good. Fanny, father, what has happened? Damn it all! What have we done to deserve this fate? Don't blame me. Blame yourself or God. Let's see what's around here. That's good water there. Yeah, you're just going to get a lot. You're gonna get a fuck ton of Final Fantasy Tactics references from me in here. Also got a TP recovery palette. TP? Wait, we got tactical points back? Okay, I can turn the camera. Oh, that bridge just fucking ends, huh? It's over here. HP. Yeah, I picked it up. I hear footsteps in the distance. Our pursuers draw ever closer. We won't be safe here for long. If Sir Maxwell does not arrive soon with our escape vessel. Okay. What grudge could my brother possibly bear against Glenbrook? On his own sister's wedding day, no less, and on the eve of a new age of harmony. What does he hope to gain from all this? Hey, Lyra, are there settings? That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Inventory. It's a firestone. Deals fire damage to a single enemy. Okay. I'm assuming TP is like MP kind of deal. Okay. Got like rings on here. Encampment. What's this? Oh! By purchasing items and obtaining quietuses. What the fuck is a quietus? What's this? Come to learn the ways of war, have ye? I reckon I can oblige. Quickly. Move an ally's turn to directly after your own. Oh, it's quick. It's quicken. Okay. If you'd learn more, you know where to find me. What is this? My research proceeds apace, and I feel I am on the verge of yet another breakthrough. Breakthrough! Expect great things if you are not already. I feel like I'm confusing myself here. Necessary materials, okay. Okay. Provisioner. Okay. Hey! Whoa! Oh, stop! Okay. Alright, Joy-Con Drift. Thanks. Thanks, Joy-Con Drift. Okay. And what's this over here? Do I need to get myself some new Joy-Cons? Actually, you know what? I really just need to get myself a Pro Controller. Barkeep. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything of use here for me. That's cool, though. You kind of got like a traveling shop. Yeah, I'll eventually get myself a Pro Controller. Don't you worry. So I'm guessing the last thing to do is, wait, okay. Unit details. Hey, the art is really good, at least. What do we have here? Ability details. Delayed strike. Oh, delay attack. Raise the potency and accuracy of follow-up attacks. Deal physical damage to an enemy. Damage dealt will increase proportionally if you launch the attack from a higher ground. Okay, so he's like a weird sword dragoon. Counter stance. Chance to deal a counter attack when attacked by an... Okay. Alright. Long sword and mighty ring. I don't like how simplistic this looks. Okay, but check out these ... here. This ... here seems like a fitting place for a subclass to go. So I have hope. I have hope. Okay. Wait, shit. What do you have? You're a spear knight. Okay, soldier, spear knight. Double thrust. Okay, this is double attack. Move 4 squares in a straight line, dealing physical damage to any enemy in 3 squares along the way. Huh. I wonder what those diamonds there are for. Opportune attack. Move 5 squares, then deal damage to a single adjacent enemy. How's that passive? That's interesting. Okay. Benedict is a strategist. He's probably gonna die horribly. Now! Move an ally's turn to directly after your own. Okay. Bulwark. Okay, so he's support. Raise an ally's strength. Raise an ally's physical defense. Okay. Initial TP plus. Okay. Alright, you're a conjurer. You a healer? No, you're a black mage. Deal fire damage to enemies within range and set the ground aflame. Using fire. Raise your fire resistance while lowering your ice resistance. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, flame shield. Okay. Whoa! I love her! Look how cute she is! I love her! Cure wounds, okay. That's 4 squares. Okay, for those in need, grant additional HP to allies at 50% or less of their maximum HP when using health restoring commands. And haste. Oh, she's got haste. Nice. Spy. Oh wait, I love you. Oh wait, I love you. Act twice. Grant 2 actions during a single turn. Can only move once. You're a ninja. I see. Deal physical damage to an enemy and have a chance to put them to sleep for 2 turns. Become invisible for... Yeah, you're a ninja. Okay, you're a ninja. Huette Scout. Deal physical damage to an enemy and have a chance to blind them for 3 turns. Okay, so you're an archer. You're a ranger kind of deal. Shadow Stitching Arrow. Deal physical damage to an enemy and have a chance to immobilize them for 2 turns. Damn. Oxbane. Increase damage inflicted to you by arrows? Why? Why? What? Erador. I don't like you. I don't like you. Provoke. Okay, so you're a tank. Shield bearer. He's a tank. Rampo. Okay. And finally, Scholar. Quarantine. Oh, you're an ice mage. Create an obstacle on the target space that extends 1 square on both sides. The obstacle will disappear over time. Okay. Okay. Alright, interesting. Let's go for it. We're the last alive who can keep Prince Roland safe at a time like this. We need your blade. Let's fight together. Well said, my lord. There's hope so long as we still stand and stand together. And so long as you are here to guide us, Lord Wolford. The boat should arrive soon enough. In the meantime, there's only one thing we can and must do. In Rosalia, 3 major guiding convictions prevail: utility, morality, and liberty. This will take the form of invisible parameters influenced by the choices you make throughout the game. Your chances will your decisions will shape Serenoya's convictions, as well as influence which companions may choose to join his cause. Interesting. I talked to everyone yet? Though the duchy's aims remain unclear, it stands to reason that our own Demesne? What? What is this word? The fuck is this word? As well may soon come under my siege. I'm assuming it's like some weird version of demise. Still, at present it is our safest destination and Prince Roland's only refuge. Okay, let's go. Curses, where's the boat? Oh, load slower. I'll fight! Recommended level 8. While their pursuers closing in, Sereno's retinue puts their faith in Sir Maxwell, who's made arrangements for an escape boat. Gotta zoom in here? Ugh. I got frames is what I got, Jesus. What's this over here? A raven arrives at the Falx de carrying to Lord Landroid dire tidings from the crowned city. Well, let's fight first. I think I've had enough of people talking for now. Let's fight. Hello, fast forward.
My prince, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I've managed to procure a boat for our escape. It should arrive anon.
Anon!
Thank you, Sir Maxwell.
Would that I could have done more. You did well to stand against Gustadolf. Your father would have been proud to see it.
Let's save the pleasantries until we're through the gate, huh?
We are. Open the gates, Eridor!
Whatever you say, my lord. Here's hoping we can make it through without those bastards on the shore noticing.
That's not gonna happen.
Over there!
Well, that was fast.
There's too many of them. We need to turn back.
Just close the gate. Simply close the gate. Or not.
Give it up! There's nowhere to run! Damn it! They've shut us in!
Is this it? If this is where I fall, I'm taking these frosty bastards with me!
Hell yeah!
Don't be so quick to throw your life away, my prince.
Yes, we haven't lost hope yet. The
Good
boat will
voice
arrive
acting.
shortly. We only need to fend them off until then.
Can we do that?
I fail to see why not. If you lend us your sword, that is.
Sir, you are a poor replacement for Ramza.
As if I would do aught else.
Your brother is more interesting than you.
The prince is on the bridge! Seize him!
Uh-oh. Oh, is this a fucking pincer attack?
From the castle like rats.
I shall defend the rear.
The music is good. Until they stopped it. Well, never mind. Okay, here we go. 2 keys to victory in the battle in this game are positioning and initiative. Positioning in terrain can be used to your advantage. Attacks from behind your foe from high ground will deal greater damage. The order in which units take action is determined by their speed attribute. Upcoming turn order is displayed via an indicator at the bottom of the battle screen. Keep a careful eye on turn order and review your allies' abilities when deciding how to deploy and advance your units. Alright. Okay. What do? Oh, you're on a bird! Oh, I see. You take extra damage from arrows because you're on a bird. This is Fire Emblem, damn it. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You have an archer up here. We have to take care of you. Is there an archer? No, there's no archer here, so I'm gonna have you move to the right, actually. So let's switch you around, actually. Can I see a range up here? Is that a thing I can do? No. That seems not to be the case. Oh, he's got ice arrow. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Who else? You? Okay, your spy. Okay, Benedict. Frederica. Gila. Okay. All else seems to be fine here. Let's start!
The gate to the drawbridge is shut tight. We must find a way to open it, and quickly.
There should be a mechanism nearby.
Leave our pursuers to me. Open the gate, whatever it takes.
Board the boat from this drawbridge and make your escape. Defeat all surrounding foes to ensure safe passage. Well, I gotta hit the switch, pull the lever. Okay, I understand, thank you. To open the gate, move a unit to a square okay! Okay, you don't have to oh my god! When moving a friendly unit, some squares will be colored purple. This means that the square is within enemy attack range. If an enemy is able to attack a friendly unit next turn, a red line connecting them will appear. Take care to move vulnerable units out of harm's way.
Time to work.
Okay, spy first. So what do you have here? Secret weapon? TP. Okay. Hi.
Hi. I'm going to start.
Okay. Are you going to bed? Okay, gotcha. You have a dagger, okay. Okay. I'm gonna move you. Wait, seriously? There isn't even a moving animation? What? Take cover. Okay. Okay, there is. Thank you. Alright, good. Act again. Okay. For now, you will wait. So I'm gonna end your turn. What do you have? Firestone. Oh, you're weak to that. Okay. I can't do anything from here, so I'm gonna end the turn. Ah, directional facing. My old nemesis.
Charge!
Okay, you're a spear knight. I don't want to overextend you. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, details. You have double thrust, opportune attack, rush. What's the range of your... What's the range of your spear? Is that a thing I can look at? No, apparently not. I don't know if your spear is 2 range or 1 range. Okay. Okay, it is 2 range. Gotcha. Okay.
This battle is ours.
Alright. Binding arrow. Blinding arrow, rather. Oh, I can't reach you from here? What? This thing kind of has shit range, doesn't it? Okay, so there's all this down here, but that's not gonna fucking help. So what's this TP here? I got 1 TP there. So I suppose I'm gonna want to like save it up. Let's hit you.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Okay, what do you got? Okay, so you are Mr. Support Man. Strength and defense. Okay. So if I were to go here and maybe strengthen up this guy. Or maybe it would be more worth it to make Serenoa hit harder. Physical and magical damage. Or maybe I should make the mages stronger. God, you are very slow, ma'am. Okay, you know what? These guys are coming over here, so I'm gonna make Mage Lady stronger.
Delightful.
There we go.
For the honor of House Walford!
Ah! Woo! That's a lot of dudes. So what do you got on you? Delayed strike and hawk dive. What's the range on hawk dive? It's 1 to 3, okay. I don't have enough for that. Okay. I'm very glad you're playing this. Just got home and finished a direct. I was like, oh shit, did them. Oh, hello, Hack and Sleepy. I'm glad that you're glad that I'm playing this. I'm just gonna extend a little bit here. End turn. Not much I can do.
I shan't hold back.
He says doing nothing.
Let me heal your wounds.
Okay, what do you have? You have Cure Wounds and Haste. I would love that Haste. I can't really have that right now, can I? No, I'm just gonna end your turn.
You won't beat me!
Alright, what do you have? Provoke. Physical counter and ram bow. Knocks them back 5 squares, okay. Just boop him.
Come on!
Okay.
Time for some research.
Okay, you are Iceman. Freeze. All of ice. Looks like I'm gonna have to wait in order to properly use this guy. Okay. Unless... Create an obstacle... While this would be interesting, this would also kind of be useless, so... Okay, I'm just gonna end my turn here.
I fight for peace.
Okay. Scorch, Flame Shield. What's Flame Shield? Raise an ability's an ally's fire resistance for 2 turns and grant them the ability to counterattack. You know what? Ability to counterattack would be pretty nice on Shield Man over there. But I cannot reach him. Am I literally just smacking with the book if I do that attack? I'm gonna save your TP. Well, this is nice and dangerous. I don't even have the TP for that. It's not fucking worth it. Yeah, just go over here. Keep your cover.
Charge!
Nothing's happened yet. Just gonna go up here. Can I just single lance this guy? That's not good enough. Let's just kill. Nice! Basics of battle. Loot. Fallen enemies will drop loot. Move an ally to a panel containing a bag of loot to claim it. It will be added to your inventory after the conclusion of battle. Okay.
The hunt is on.
I'm scared of that archer up there. I really don't have many options here. I'd like it if I had some height advantage going on or something. Try to blind you. Are you blinded? You are blinded. Good shit.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Okay, bulwark. I'm gonna put that on you before you get yourself fucking murdered.
Splendid.
On
So
my
far-
honor as the Dawn Spear.
So far, this is interesting enough, but I really don't like having to wait turns in order to use
From where
my
shall we
abilities.
strike? Ha! That hit the mark.
Nice fucking crit. Holy shit. I'm gonna spread people out a little bit. Let's go up here. Ow. Hey, you're blind! Fuck you! Oh. Ow. I'm gonna have to keep that guy in mind. Oh.
It's the prince! Seize him! Quickly
Ah.
now, before more arrive.
I shall do what I can.
Could it be that I'm not going fast enough? Let's haste you up.
Splendid. I'll take you on.
Boop him the shield! Boop the shield! Oh, you have a lot. I just don't really have many options, is all. Hit him.
Come on.
Hey, do you think horses can climb ladders? Slumber. Stab. Are you sleepy? You're not sleepy. What the fuck? So I'm just gonna hit you.
Time for some research.
Oh boy. Hey, hello. Okay. Anyway, and then I left.
My turn.
Okay, the horse cannot climb the ladder.
This is it.
Okay.
Time to take flight.
Do I want to try? What's this? What's this spell? Whoa, shit! What's this spell swoop here? Let's check out this spell swoop. Nice.
I will end this.
Here, can you do the same thing? Scorch. It might be more worth it for me to advance a bit and use Scorch up there. Let me see if I can't reach. Okay, never mind. Alright, Scorch it is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how she can literally use one spell every 2 turns. Not a fan. Ow.
Oh, careless of me.
Oh, careless of me.
Not this time. Oh, careless of me.
There is no mercy.
Oh my god! That's such a good line. Holy shit. Cane sword. Here, let's see about using cane sword.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
Oh, nice. Holy shit, get fucked.
This can't be.
Exploiting weaknesses. When choosing an action, an icon will appear over any enemy units that are particularly susceptible to it. Attacks from behind are guaranteed to score a critical hit. If an ally is positioned behind an enemy, you strike with a physical attack. That ally... Okay. Yeah, okay.
Forward.
Okay, here we go.
Perish.
Perish.
You're open.
Charge.
Can I go up the ladder? I can go up the ladder. Holy shit. Wait. Yeah!
Did you see that? For my kingdom.
Okay. Lyra, I'm begging you to look at that Twitter post. Let's see. Damn it, Dahlia! Purple Francis! Man, I love Purple Francis! Purple Francis for Smash! Okay. How you doing? Oh, fuck off.
I will end this.
Can I backstab this guy? So I can! Die!
It's over. It's for life.
She's gonna act again, so let's take cover. Okay, I like this unit. She's really good. No, you live there. You
Here
live
I
there.
come.
Here, let's go pick this up. Well, I sure would love to kill this guy, but... Here, maybe if I... I'm just gonna go pick this up, okay? I'm gonna go pick that up. You know what? I have one of these. Here, who needs this? Here, tell yourself.
Now.
I shall do what I can.
What did I pick up? I don't know. Oh, I also have a healer. I should probably remember that. What you got? You are so fucking slow, ma'am. Okay, you've got Cure Wounds and Haste, but I can't use Haste right now. Let's see about Cure Wounds. That's big danger. God damn. You know what, it's fine. I'm gonna heal Corentin.
You have my thanks. You won't beat me!
Alright. Ramfo.
Hurts, don't it? Now then.
Not really.
Work.
It doesn't really hurt, actually. Okay, I'm gonna move over here and wait until I can actually attack with this unit. Again, this sucks. The TP thing sucks. I don't like that. Alright, kill this guy.
It ends here.
Kill this son of a bitch. There you go.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
That's a little overkill, sir.
Path to victory.
What you got? Raging Beast, Bulwark. Okay, I can do like an attack up with you. So I'm gonna do Raging Beast on Mr. Iceman here. Because next turn he's gonna be able to use his spell. Having fun so far, Lyra? I don't know. I don't know.
I fight for peace.
I don't honestly know. Let's see. Who are you?
Aye, I'll keep on then. Forward.
Like, there's a lot about this game that's neat, and it looks good. But then there's also a lot about this game that's like, damn, why is it like that? That sucks, actually. Also, this music is driving me crazy.
Here I come.
Okay, that archer man is scary to me. Oh, of course I'm in the one place where I can't actually hit anyone. Okay. Just gonna move over here. Yeah, counterattack!
You've done it now!
Yeah. Oh my fucking god.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's good.
I won't lose.
Yeah, I feel like with this, they're kind of disincentivizing magic by basically making it so that this character is only worth anything once every 2 turns. And only if you don't do anything with it the first turn. Otherwise, this character is worthless.
Huh.
There you go.
I shall protect you.
Let me heal your wounds.
Like, one of my favorite things about Final Fantasy Tactics was how awesome I could make, like, my black mages and stuff. Hey, that guy needs to be, like, super fucking healed, like, right now. Hey, Joy-Con Drift, you wanna fuck off? Alright, Cure.
I owe ya.
There you go.
I'll take you on.
I'm gonna provoke both of them. That works.
I love the
I see a path to victory.
Okay. I'm just gonna have you wait. I'm gonna have you wait. And turn.
Time for some research.
Oh, you're weak to this. Excellent. Nice! There we go. Just end the turn. Like, you don't really do much, do you? Okay. Up dive. Nope. End the turn.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, this seems way too watered down for me to like. But I may end up being wrong. They may end up fixing it. It may end up that there's just a lot to the game that's amazing that's just not showing right here. But right now, this is kind of boring.
Time to take flight.
Go! Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh.
Charge!
Well, I'm almost out of here anyway. There you go. Can I still fight?
Open. Go!
Uh-oh. Well, I hate those guys. I fucking hate those guys.
Don't let them escape! Capture the royal family! Kill any others who stand in your way! Protect the prince!
No matter how many come, our blades will keep them at bay.
But you've got a
We've overrun the
spear.
bridge already. Very well. We cut our way through.
Quietuses do not use up a turn and can be triggered instantaneously. A single quietus can only be used only once in a given battle. Let's see. Alright,
I shall protect you.
Oh, he just throws the thing,
I
huh?
see a path to victory.
Okay, secret weapon. What is this? TP injection. Well, that's nice and all, but like for me only to be able to use that like sometimes, eh. Here, let's make Frederica strong.
Thank you.
For the future of House Wolford.
Your orders?
Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna take cover and wait for them to come to us. There we go. Nope, none of that.
Shall we begin?
Is anyone need healing around here? Hewitt could use it. You know, the fucking prince I'm supposed to protect could use it. So let's go take care of that.
Sorry to worry you. You won't beat me!
Here we go.
Now!
Nice. The follow-up attacks are good. But like, some of the best things about tactics games are actually like building up your characters with which to do tactics with.
Where was I?
So like all of the spells that I could learn like in Final Fantasy Tactics, all of the abilities that I could give characters and like combine them with, and then I have the option of all of them. In this game, I have the option of doing something or doing nothing and then actually being useful next turn. That's not cool. To me, that's not cool. I'm gonna save up the magic people for those big armored guys over there.
Defeat is not an option.
I guess I'm just gonna hit this guy. Here.
The hunt is on.
It would be nice if getting the height advantage was worth it here, but it's not because this fucking wall is in the way. So I'm just gonna wait. lots of just waiting around.
I will end this.
If it was in range. Okay, here.
Ready for more.
This music is also very grating. I'll have to see if rush becomes useful. Yeah, line yourselves up. Line yourselves up. Maybe if I do it like horizontally.
On my honor as the Dawn Speaker.
Hey, hey, the dude's there. Oh, okay,
That
there's.
went well.
Allow me.
Okay. Get over there. We can just wait.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
All right, who needs bulwark up here? What you got on you? What does that mean? Okay. I don't know what buffs you have on you. You have flame shield. You only have flame shield. Okay. So I'm gonna put that on you.
I shall do my best.
There we go. There we go. Get closer.
This battle is ours.
Here, get blinded. Yeah, there's the whole height advantage. Shadow stitching. Oh yeah, that's next. Okay. There's this whole height advantage system, but I haven't been able to.
Defeat is not an option.
I haven't had the chance to actually use it like once in this fight. You just clean this guy up.
On your guard. To lead, I must grow.
I shall do what I can.
You're just gonna wait.
I'll take you on.
Here, provoke. Okay.
Now then, to work.
You need to wait just a little more because you can't actually hit anything.
My turn.
Okay, only one of them is actually gonna hit him. The whole fucking, like...
On my honor as the Dawn Speaker.
Like, the way that they hide, like, the stuff in front, it's, like, very distracting. They don't do it very well. Especially with this gate in the way, it looks very cluttered. If only I could get behind. Sleep. Sleepy. No sleepy. More sleepy. Okay, finally.
Nice try.
Nice.
Let me show you what I've learned.
No, you're just gonna have to wait for now.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Yeah, again, so many turns, I just have no option to do anything.
We'll get him yet.
Well, I probably will still play this game when it comes out. A chance to immobilize him for 2 turns. While I still will probably get this game when it comes out, my excitement has definitely been tempered by a lot.
Forward. This ends here.
Bonk.
I won't lose.
So this is a lot here. So it seems that Atlantis, this blind man
Cool head
cannot be hit. Here, yeah. Could stream tactics advance sometime? Maybe sometime.
Delightful.
Knowledge is strength.
Circle of healing. Wonder what that is.
Come at me! Away!
There you go. Alright, who's getting attacked here? Oh!
A wasted effort.
You suck! Oh, you
Time
suck!
for some research.
Can I freeze anyone here? I need to save this up! I need to save- wait, actually, if I just use it this turn- okay. I'll get another one next turn. Alright, in this game, magic wakes up, dudes.
This is the end.
There you go, you're dead. Let's go behind here. Or maybe let's just take cover again. I don't want you getting fucked up.
A new power.
Sir Mount. Wonder what that is.
On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
I ain't that slow.
Nice.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
There's Bulwark on Hewlett.
This is wonderful.
End turn.
I fight for peace.
Okay. Let's fuck this guy up. There we go.
We can win this. Time to take flight.
Shadow Stitching Arrow. Let's see about using this. Leg Trap! Yes!
My turn.
That's good. No. Here we go.
You're open.
Nice.
Sound strike.
For the honor of House Walford.
Meanwhile, you're all the fucking way over here.
Your orders?
Surmount. Move to an adjacent square with a height difference within 15 units. With a height difference. Okay, interesting.
Ha!
Poke this guy to death.
Sound strike.
What have we here?
Oh, if you can get a situation like this with Anna, then you can murderize the fuck out of things. Oh, that's good.
Victory is within
What have we here?
On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
Let me heal your wounds.
Here, for you. Oh, I didn't see what Circle of Healing was. I didn't look into it.
I'll take you on.
Here, can I look into that? Grant HP to all allies within range. Oh, okay, cool. No, Joy-Con drift, stop. Stop. Wait, whose turn is it? Okay.
Time to die.
Boop! I'm just gonna
Allow me.
pin you in there. Alright. Burn this man again. Nice.
This power will protect us.
Blazing chains. Ooh, that's nice.
So, it falls to me.
And freeze. And we're done. Okay. Kudos. I obtained kudos. What the fuck are kudos? Yeah, as for combat itself, when it comes to skills, I would much prefer an actual MP system over that TP. I would much prefer just having MP.
The boat arrives. Come, with speed.
Prince Roland, will you leave your brother unavenged?
Oh, it's Hot Lady. It's not Beatrix.
Go. Leave this place. The Archduke will be content with your father's head.
Never. Esfrost will answer for its crimes today.
Your Highness!
I think it's time to leave.
You might have lived a long life.
So long as I stand, you'll do him no harm.
Sir Maxwell!
My prince, you are responsible for more than just your own life now. You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
My friends of House Wolfort, I leave Prince Roland in your care.
And now he's gonna die. He is gonna die real hard.
Release him to me, and there may be mercy for you yet, Maxwell.
Oh, he's super fucking dead. Oh, he is impossibly dead.
'Tis you who should be seeking mercy.
Must you do this? Very well.
Wow. Okay, yeah. He just took an entire greatsword to the face and no-sold it. He no-sold an entire greatsword to the face.
You were only toying with me at the tourney.
Only a fool shows what they can do when the stakes are so trifling.
I could not have said it better myself.
Oh. Oh, he's a super cool dragoon. He's a very sexy dragoon. Oh, rip Beatrix.
How do you still stand?
You were this realm's fiercest warrior, Dawn Spear.
Because this is anime.
But today your sun sets, and a new age begins.
Oh, oh. Okay, this lady has like an evil Agrius. Has an evil Agrius vibe going on. Nope. Bye. Yeah, Dark Knight Agrius. I'm glad you agree, Rosie. That is cool. That's very cool. Okay, but we don't see the body, so he's not dead. Okay, but we don't see the body, so he's not dead. I know how video games work. Yeah, he is so fucking alive. Rosie and I are on the same page here. This place now sucks.
And so it was that the once proud kingdom of Glenbrook did fall.
That's what I just said.
Esfrost seized control of the Crown City, threatening to bring the surrounding domains under its iron yoke.
Okay, that's not how you spell that. Why are you spelling it like that? Why do you keep using that word? Domains? What is this messness?
Now the Archduke's army marches upon House Wolfort's stronghold, where Prince Roland is being sheltered by his loyal friends and allies.
Forced hands, fractured bonds. That's it? That was a whole chapter? One fight was a whole chapter? I can kind of like look around the whole map. Oh, that's a nice map. Very small map. But I'm assuming that this is just because it's the fucking demo. That fight was maybe an hour long? Certainly felt like it, at least. Wasn't very exciting.
Your most honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Erica, have arrived, my lord.
Oh, it's the guy with the silly name!
Thank you for the escort. You may go now.
If there is anything else that you require, anything at all, you need but say the word.
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's finest wine and a serving of fresh fruit delivered to my quarters.
But of course, milady,
Why
I shall
is
have
this
the
line
servants fetch it at
necessary?
once.
Ever eager to please, isn't he?
I believe the word you're looking for is sycophant.
He's doing his job!
Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. It's a thing of beauty, what you've accomplished.
Hour-long fights in Final Fantasy Tactics are like exciting. That felt like Lyra was slowly being drained. Yeah, I mean, it was an hour long of 75% of my turns being waiting, doing absolutely nothing, and waiting until I can actually do things. And then the things that I did need to do were over in like one turn. This isn't a good system. This isn't a good system. Yes, the ultimate fight in Final Fantasy Tactics. Exactly. Fucking exactly. I got like fucked real hard at the beginning of that, and I was rushing. I was rushing to finish that fight before that character fucking crystallized. And I had a lot of options to do it. And that's because I built up those characters to have those options. I wasn't just pressing the wait button over and over again until I can do the damage. I wasn't just pressing wait over and over again. I was actually taking actions.
Of course.
And Rosie had a gun.
The other domains are
Rosie
putting up
was
little
shooting
in the
dudes'
way of
clothes off
resistance.
with her gun.
Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold. And Lord Fox was oblivious to what was happening until it was far too late.
How easily the three great houses of Glenbrook break under your iron boot, brother.
Wolford is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them.
Not
Roland
Beatrix.
will be in our hands before long.
Speaking of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead or rotting in jail.
Gaul. Gaul.
Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more a queen.
That is precisely what I would have her be.
Whatever do you mean?
Oh no, Gustadolf's gonna be a creep. Oh no, who saw this coming?
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardianship over her and have her crowned.
Oh, not Ovelia? Okay, not Ovelia. Very nice, wonderful.
A few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriat as much.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna meets his end at last.
Oh my god. That's right, motherfuckers. Evil laughs are in again.
Father.
Someone with Dolph in his name is being creepy with a blonde chick. Was Randolph being creepy with a blonde chick, Rosie?
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am Gustadolf.
Stop laughing at my
Archduke and High
name.
Commander
Stop
of the
it.
Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Hear my words. The sins King Regna has committed against us, and against you, his own people, are grievous indeed. 3 decades have passed since the end of the war. In the years since, we have all done what we can to rebuild our nations. The opening of the Grand Norzelian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. An age where our three nations
What's
would
with the
work
particle
together
physics
for the
everywhere
peace and
at all
prosperity
times?
Of all. But King Regna spat in the face of that glorious dream. As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, your King Regna schemed in the shadows to seize control of the mine for his own profit.
Why? Because I said so.
And when Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and the man tasked with overseeing the mine's operations, became aware of this plot, King Regna had him assassinated in cold blood.
For the crime of having silly names.
In doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation and the holy state of Hyzant, but you as well. The very people who were to share in the wealth the mine would bring. And so we were left with no choice but to march on Whiteholm Castle and put an end to Regna's treachery by force. Our actions were born of a righteous duty to avenge Dragan's murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations.
That's when you know we're doing the right thing, when we have to tell you that we're doing the right thing.
What say you, King Regna? Do you deny these charges against you?
I do not. But I beg of you, spare my children.
Subjects of Glenbrook, your traitor king admits his guilt before you. The punishment for these crimes is death. Off with his head!
Man, I love Game of Thrones.
Roland, Cordelia, the future of our kingdom.
Man, I love crowd cheering the MP4. Lyra, this feels like it was written by the Game of Thrones dude. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City,
Game of Triangles.
King Regna of Glenbrook is beheaded before his subjects.
Juicy.
The death of this kind and benevolent monarch plunges the realm into confusion and chaos.
I miss Matsuno. Let Matsuno write another tactics game. What's he up to? What's Matsuno been up to? Has he done anything?
With the king perishes an all too short-lived era of peace. And in its place, one of bloodshed and turmoil.
It's fine. It's fucking fine. So, there's a lot of triangles. Fox, the main outskirts. So are these just like extra scenes? Okay, let's see. Well, let's look at a scene, I guess.
Minister Sorsley.
What is it this time, Booker?
We've just received word that Esfrost has launched a surprise invasion of Glenbrook. Whiteholm burns as we speak.
What's this?
The Crown City has fallen. King Regna was
This guy
beheaded,
was recording his lines from like a couple feet away from the microphone.
Prince Roland has fled
like on the
to
left,
the domain
I mean.
of House Wolfort, with the Grand Duchy's army in close pursuit.
Goddess forbid.
Oh, it's better now.
What could the Archduke be plotting? And what did the others think of the matter? At any rate, I must speak with His Holiness at once.
Minister, if I may assuage you, I propose that perhaps this situation may yet play to House N's benefit.
Our benefit, you say?
They're trying really hard to do the political intrigue that Final Fantasy Tactics had.
You may have the right of it. My dear Booker, whatever would House N do without you? Send a raven to His Holiness. Tell him that his faithful servant Sorsley would humbly beg an audience.
At once,
This game doesn't have Daddy Dilf Orlando. You're right. This game doesn't have overpowered win fights on his own Orlando. What even is the fucking point?
Lord Serenoa! Oh, thank the heavens that you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Wow, Lyra, try not to fall asleep midstream. Tell that to the game.
Benedict, there is news.
I like Anna. I like Anna. I like her a lot.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
He's super fucking dead. My lord, how does it feel to be an orphan now?
No. Say it is not so.
It's super so.
Roland.
Hey, Lyra, wouldn't you rather be killing Dracula right about now?
I can only imagine what you're
Oh,
feeling.
maybe
now,
Dahlia.
but I fear we
Dahlia.
have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed, we must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
It's voice acting. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simone.
Huh? What is it? Has something befallen Father?
Has something befallen Father? I'm not being nice. I'm not being nice to him. I'm not gonna be nice to him. The other ones are really good, but this guy, I'm not gonna be nice to him.
Alright.
Father!
Oh, hey! Wow, I love Lord Balbanes. Wow.
Lord Simone, what is the meaning of this?
Why are you fucking dying?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City, and has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simone. Not now, of all time.
Oh, fuck.
Father! Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you.
The reaction to seeing his father in a fucking coma. Father. Oh my god.
I still need you. Father. Father.
He doesn't give a shit. Oh my god. Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Oh my god.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
I would love for him to like pull out a performance out of nowhere, but he just keeps adding on and on to it. Father.
Very well.
Oh. I am sad.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Do not give hope. I know I'm a much better voice actor.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow Father's death to be in vain.
What I feel right now is completely neutral.
You too must remain composed. For Lord Simone. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
It's okay. I am simply neutral.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
Wolfort Soldier here. Wolfort Soldier has better voice acting than the main character. There he is. Voice acting. Wolford Soldier.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Oh, well, guess he's dead.
Near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No, it cannot be.
How many times are we gonna have this revelation?
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen.
I can't
It
take
was not
this
possible
seriously.
to ascertain all of their identities, and the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
This is so much better voice acting.
I see.
Oh well, I got over it.
Get some rest. You have earned it.
Yes, my lord.
Anyway.
You too abandoned me now?
That's good. That's good voice acting.
Oh.
Oh my god, my fucking lungs hurt. Oh my god. Ah. Oh no. That's it. That's it. That's how we're ending the scene, huh? Oh my god. Chad, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Every time I make fun of this game, it just parodies itself even harder than I can make fun of it.
At Gustadolf's command, S-Frost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle.
Oh my
and commences
god.
a march on the Wolfort domain.
Someone fucking clip the someone clip that. Oh my god.
Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
Alright, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on down here. Oh my god. Oh hey, this is one of the battlefields in the trailer.
Chris, House Fawkes has failed you. I have failed you.
This is good voice acting!
High House, damn it all! When you needed us most, we were not there to answer the call.
Oh, this is really good voice acting, damn.
How did we not see what they were plotting? How did we not know to go to your aid?
That's good.
But no, cursing our fate will not bring you back to us. We must focus our efforts on the one who might yet save Glenbrook from downfall. We must protect Prince Roland with our lives.
Fuck yeah! That performance was in the same game as Oh man. How did they ship out this demo with the voice acting from that guy? How did they ship it out? How did they decide, yep, job's done?
My lord, the Esfrosti army advances on us as we speak. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Roland to them at once.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
Oh boy.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
We must take swift action. Don't you feel the severity of the issue, chat? Don't you see the lives at stake? Ah.
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much.
Precisely.
Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, or, heaven forbid, a greater one,
the natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our shelter would become our jail.
You know, Anna reminds me a lot of Fee from Cold Steel, and that's only an amazing thing.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Better my life than any of yours. This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
See, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
I like Eredor. I decided I like him.
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrificing any of us is the correct path.
I mean, you do realize how despots work, right? You give them what they want, and then they'll come back and just murder you anyway. Like that's literally what always happens.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects.
You would have me render a decision here and now?
As
My
the master
lord,
of this domain,
at least
you
pretend to
and
care a
no
little
other
bit.
Must decide how we proceed.
I understand that, Benedict. Prepare the scales of conviction. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Oh my god, I feel like I take psychic damage every time he reads a line. Heavy psychic damage. Okay, 1 second. I'm just looking at some things. Okay, so this seems to be like one of the major mechanics of this game, like deciding things like this. Here, let's go over here.
Whatever is House TiraLyra to do, with King Regna gone, we must find a way to preserve ourselves.
This scenery is always very beautiful.
Will no doubt fight to the bitter end. But House Fawkes alone is no match for the Grand Duchy. Yet if House Wolfort were to fight at their side, they say Prince Roland is in Wolfort's charge. If this is true, there's a good chance they will join the fray. Or will they?
Who's this fucking guy?
The Wolforts may choose to ransom the prince to Esfrost. in return for amnesty for their own domain. If it comes to that, Esfrost will either kill the prince and princess, or use them as their pawns, and Glenbrook will fall. Bending
Thanks
the
for
knee
the
to
wrap-up.
Esfrost may be our only hope if we are to live to see tomorrow.
This guy is Silvio Exposition. John Exposition. John Exposition, setting Marine. Alrighty, let's see. So, we got to have one fight, one very slow-paced fight, and now it's time to go to court, I guess. I just want to hear more lines from the protagonist. I keep forgetting his name. I keep immediately forgetting his name.
I will give the signal when it is
Cyrano,
time to
there we
cast
go.
your vote. I ask each of you to weigh the matter carefully till then.
Yeah, I am simply, you know, deciding whether to condemn the prince to death.
Very well, my lord. To our own councils we go.
I'm assuming, of course, that the correct answer is not to send him over. Their heights are divided, but a compelling argument may yet change some minds. To sway them, I'll need more information. Perhaps I should ask around town. Oh boy. Going out, my lord? Yes, I would hear the wisdom of my people. Go talk to your people, so long as you don't bore them to sleep. Understood, my lord. When your work is done, pray speak to me once more. I will do just that, thank you. Let me investigate some more, then return when I have knowledge that might sway minds. Hi. Thank you for the follow, Tumnal on Anarchy. That's a cool name. I like that. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you may cast a single vote, but you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Before voting commences, you may speak to others to persuade them to change their mind. Whether or not your attempt at persuasion succeeded, however, will not be known for sure until the votes are cast. Okay, see, this is interesting. Necessary information. Okay. Okay. A terror like none other came over me when I saw the state in which you returned, my lord. Okay. This is interesting. This is the Phoenix Wright section. God, you're right. Fuck. It's okay. At least I can steal people's fireplaces. Whatever happens, at least I have that. Okay. I think there's a heavy amount of post-processing that's kind of making this look pretty at first, but then if you look a little carefully, then it's kind of actually a little gross. No, go back. What's this? Oh, money, okay. But I need to talk to people. Serenoa, quick! Show them your attorney's badge. The Celtiron War had just broken out in earnest when Esfrost's foundries began producing arms and armor forged of iron, the likes of which we'd never seen. 'Twas a great boon to an already impressive army. Ere long, they brought destruction to every corner of the realm. As I hear it, the Esfrosti army remains the most mighty on the continent. I pray that we are not about to relive that bloody age. Well, that's not helpful. Long have I heard rumors of secret traps that dot the Wolfort domain. If the tales there be to be believed, they serve to make quick work of any intruders, though I can't help but wonder what keeps such a valuable weapon so secret. Secret traps. They might well be employed to give us an advantage in battle, but at what cost to our own? Okay, that's a clue. Oh, you can just fall down here? Okay. I can just take that? Isn't that a store? I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age recently, so the decision-making and party member relationships seem interesting. Similar fantasy vibe in the dialogue, too. Yeah, that's all well and good. But my biggest concern is the combat and the like actual tactics. There's a lot of waiting around, a lot of just wasting turns. You have to waste turns in order to use good abilities. I don't like that system. Is it true? Has Frost attacked the Crown City? How could the High Houses have let this happen? Has the Crown City truly fallen? What madness is this? That's not helpful. Ma'am, do you have anything helpful? Mother's not herself today. Has something scary happened? Okay. Just talk to everyone, I guess. Did I talk to you? I shudder to think there's a bounty on Prince Roland's head. The boy's always been a friend to the people. It says he's to be delivered alive. I'd wager they have no plans of executing him, at least not anytime soon. I should let the others know of this. Bounty on the prince, okay. So that's probably evidence for handing him over. And this on the eve of a new age of harmony. What could the Archduke be thinking? Did I go in here already? I don't see anything in here. Alright. Down here. Hello! I had a mind to make my way to the capital, but the high road's blocked. What's the meaning of this anyway? I've got mouths to feed at home. High road's blocked. HP recovery pellet. Well, at least I'm getting potions. Legally distinct potions. This water is different. Okay. Osho is a good way for video games to let you find out things organically if you pay attention and not just systematically go through stuff like this and then get them as a dialogue option, which you obviously take. It's a different style of video game, but if you want to look at a video game teaching you things organically, you should look at Outer Wilds. It's a fucking masterclass in that. It doesn't really tell you anything, but things are just kind of like, you know, presented to you and you figure it out. There's commotion in the capital, to be sure, but it'll all be over soon. The Dawn Spear will see to that. The Dawn Spear is super fucking dead. Aye, the sun won't set on Glenbrook till Sir Maxwell falls. Ha, as if that would ever happen. Ooh, awkward. Sir Maxwell laid down his life so that we might see another day. We must do all in our power to see that his noble sacrifice was not in vain. Ooh, awkward. Okay, is there anywhere else to go? Can I go in here? This house just does not have a door. I think I found out everything I can. I played that. Outer Wilds is extraordinary. Yeah, it is extraordinary. I streamed it like last year. It was so fucking fun. I really liked it. Again, just a masterclass. Okay, I think I've just gotten everything. Yeah, I've talked to everyone. Alright, let me in. It's time to return to Anime Court. Let's see. You what? Okay. He is to be protected above all others. Okay, you I need to persuade.
What do you need?
We stand no chance against an army that large. Releasing the Prince of Esfrost is the logical decision. With all due respect to His Highness, the kingdom must come before his personal freedom. Okay. Only a fool would pick a fight he cannot win. I do not take you for a fool. It will see us as naught but pawns if we surrender Roland.
I don't know.
All the more reason to prepare for battle now, while they are otherwise occupied. We may find their weakness yet.
Well...
I too wish we did not have to surrender Prince Roland, mind you. We must be thorough in times like these. Pray continue. I would hear your thoughts in more detail. Okay. So this entire system that looks like it's in-depth is literally just talk to everyone, and then pick option 3. It's the right one. A hidden device that may give us the upper hand? I too have heard the rumors, and yet I see where your heart lies, my lord. Let us hope that it leads us well. There we go. A peace built by forsaking our friends and countrymen in their time of greatest need is no peace at all. I know what I ask is not easy, but I pray we find a bloodless path out of this conflict. Alright, buddy. Suppose we decline. The duchy's army will stop at nothing to take Prince Roland from us.
Lord Serenoa.
Allowing emotion to govern us in the moment will only cloud our judgment. I trust that you will make a reasoned decision, my lord. You have unlocked the correct answer! Congratulations! The town's secret weapon. I must confess, I must confess I was not aware you knew of our domain's last resort. Forgive me, nothing I've heard here has shaken my convictions. Have you any more to say in your favor? Well, now it's different.
Quite true.
Yes, I cannot gainsay those words. If we are able to save Roland and protect our domain, you will hear no objections from me.
I am decided.
At any rate, I thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall take them to heart. Huh. Okay. Yay, go me!
Aye, lad.
I'm no fool, my lord. We stand as good a chance against Esfrost's army as an egg against the castle walls. But we can't go offering up Prince Roland's head on a silver platter. Cora is all that's left of our royal family. Even Benedict's at a loss this time, and I've never known the man to lack for ideas. Cora, where does that leave us? Oh.
You're onto something.
You'll not get any peace thinking like that. There's nothing any of us could have done. Besides, that's all the more reason to protect the prince. I know how you feel, I do.
Consider this.
Sword to my throat, I reckon we're outmanned, at least as it stands now. Do you truly believe we can come at this on top? Where was that supposed to come from? I talked to everyone. You speak the truth. A truth I'd stake House Wolfort's reputation upon. But how many of our own must see their lives snuffed out? It breaks a man's heart, I tell you. Men will die, and our home will may never be the same. Still, we can only do the best we can. What of keeping the people from harm? Have you given any thought about that? You're not alone on that measure, lad. I'm right here with you.
Tough spot we're in.
I'm no closer to an answer, but at least I know where your head and heart lie. Perhaps you missed something? I don't know. I kind of went around the entire town. I interacted with everything. I didn't see anything else.
Lord Serenoa.
War of Esfrost would mean House Wolfort's destruction. This much is clear. You lead House Wolfort in your Lord Father's stead. Your duty to your land and its people. Surrendering Roland is the only way to protect the domain. Surely you see that? Yeah, again.
In that case...
Every demand, so you foresee this being the first of many. I agree that it's not ideal to submit in this instance, but what other options have we?
However...
As in all things, logic must guide our judgment. Okay. How about you? There must be a way to avoid weighing my life against those of others. I trust we can find it. Decide what you will. I shall follow whatever judgment you pass. I will not allow my life to be weighed against those of the people.
Certainly.
Father taught that whoever rules is righteous by virtue of their station alone. But now, though I weigh your words more heavily than most, I know not what is right.
However...
I appreciate you speaking your mind, but I have my own thoughts on the matter. After all, is it not best that I handle that which is easily settled by my word alone?
I wonder.
You mean to say such a thing is available to us? Such a tactic would demand the sacrifice of your people, and against their will, no doubt. I can no longer discern what is right and wrong. I place my fate in your hands. Well, let's see what happens, I guess.
It is time to cast our votes.
I hereby open this matter to a vote. The question before us, do we surrender Prince Roland in accordance with Frost's demands, or do we fight for his freedom? On this matter, I say...
Approach the scales of conviction.
I bid you approach the scales of conviction.
I believe in you.
I put my faith in you as ever, my friend.
I believe I can decide this matter with confidence.
I too have made up my mind. May we not regret the path we have chosen.
So?
You believe we can win, yes? I think I succeeded? I don't know.
I agree.
You have my vote. Do not make me regret it. Yay! I win the video game.
You won me over.
I cast my lot with the young master. He's given me no reason to go down him now. Wow, is it unanimous?
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
That's not what your line says. The scales of conviction shall now reveal to us the path we have chosen. Wow. Unanimous. Okay. I didn't think it would be, but okay.
The way forward is decided.
The scales have spoken. Our path is decided. We surrender Prince Roland to no one. The Frosty shall get our blades between their ribs and thank us for the honor. I'll have to order food. What'd you miss? You missed Phoenix Wright.
The judgment is made.
The scales tip, and our path is chosen. We must steel ourselves for the battle that lies ahead.
Very well. Then I will do all in my power to see that it proves the right one.
Was it interesting?
You, my friend.
No. Rosie, basically, I went out to the town. I talked to people around the town. I learned some facts. And because I learned those facts, when I talked to people to persuade them, it was wrong option, secret right option, because you talk to people. Like, it literally, like, showed it unlocking and everything. It's I fight with you, my friend.
Prepare the defenses. We will hold our own against the army of Frost.
Yeah. This game is kind of just lame. Like, in every way, huh? You know, I've been looking forward to, like, some sort of successor to Final Fantasy Tactics for all this time.
Reaching a consensus,
and this ain't it.
House Wolford resolved to shelter Prince Roland.
This ain't it. This ain't it. I think I'm gonna pass up this game.
Not long after, they find themselves besieged by an elite subset of Frost's forces.
Wow, there they are. They just slide on in.
Armies is none other than General of Lyra, the deadly warrior who claimed the lives of Prince Franny and Sir Maxwell with her own hands.
You know, I never played Tactics Ogre. What was it? Let Us Cling Together? I never played that. I hear it's good. Maybe I should try it.
Pardon the intrusion, Your Grace. A raven's arrived from House Wolford.
Concerning Prince Roland, no doubt.
Tactics ogre good? Oh, that's high praise. That's high praise from Rosie. I gotta try it. I gotta try it.
So they refused to relinquish him to us. How intriguing.
And let us cling together is such like, it's such like intriguing like name for a video game. I like it. Like it's a good name for something. I like it.
They will remain loyal to the royal family even if it means their demise. Very well. Send a raven to General of Lyra. Tell her to make for the Wolffort domain at once, and that she is to return with the prince, or not at all.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh no, he's evil. Nah. Question mark? Is this like a new unit or something?
Thank you for agreeing to see me. My name is Julio.
So, you're looking to pledge your service to us, eh? They tell me you're from the Crown City. Something happened to drive you our way?
This is how you recruit people? Literally just a rando just like stumbles into your tent? That's how people join your party?
I'm afraid so.
Okay, at least we get a little backstory. Shortly before Esfrost's attack on Whiteholm Castle.
Why have you brought me all the way to this place? Whatever it is you wish to speak about, I should hope it is important. I am a busy man.
I am a busy simp.
It concerns the Grand Norzellian mining venture. Pardon me if I'm being presumptuous, but I came across a most curious thing when I was reviewing the particulars of the arrangement the other day. There were documents that I did not recall having seen before. Specifically, documents pertaining to the compensation of the workers contracted to transport the iron out of the mine.
Is that so?
Following the paper trail, I could not help but notice that a not insignificant amount of coin had made its way through paths most circuitous and befuddling into your hands.
Hey, I just called you out here to let you know that you're like totally embezzling. Yeah, I'm not gonna like speak to the authorities or something. I'm just gonna show you here. Here, let me hand you the evidence of your embezzlement. Here, just take it in your hands, you know, look it over.
Something easily overlooked at a glance, but my eyes are sharper than most.
Why does he look like Mace Hughes?
No doubt you have a logical explanation for this.
He's even got the fucking coat!
I haven't need to explain it. Even if I were guilty of whatever
Rosie,
it is
he
you have
looks
the gall
like
to
him!
accuse me of, there is naught you can do about it. All that I have done
He
with
does!
Prince Franny.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You would claim that His Highness is complicit in this?
The high and mighty are always scratching each other's backs. Everyone knows that. Everyone, it would seem, but you.
To think the Crown Prince would be party to such corruption. He looks
just like Mace Hughes.
Has our kingdom truly sunk so low?
It would fall on your head should word of this get out. Considering the nature of the crime, I shudder to think of the punishment. Luckily for you, I've every intention of keeping this matter between us, so long as you don't go running your mouth. Why, I'll even toss in some coin to sweeten the deal. A fair enough bargain, wouldn't you say?
Coin? I spit on your coin. I will not remain silent. I cannot. I will root out the rot of corruption that plagues our realm, no matter what it may cost me.
You stubborn, self-righteous fool! I'd hoped to settle this as reasonable adults, but it would seem that—
He is literally Mace Hughes. He is! Oh, is he gonna get murdered?
Sound the alarm! The kingdom is under attack! Esfrost strikes!
Alternate timeline. Punch. He punched him in the arm. He just gave him a little bap on the arm and ran away.
Needless to say, the circumstances make my return to the Crown City impossible. Pray allow me to be of service here.
Ah, now it's coming back to me. You were Sir Maxwell's second in command during the tourney, weren't you? You didn't stand out much, but you held your own well enough. Aye, I reckon we can find use for him yet.
Very well then. Be welcome among us. Eridor, see that our new friend gets settled in.
Thank you, my lord. You have my word that I will serve you well.
Okay, what are you? Inspired by your deeply held convictions, Julio has joined your cause. His skills will serve you well in battle, granting your allies additional TP and allowing them to unleash their skills with greater ease. Oh, so he's required. You must use this unit to make your other units worth anything without just waiting around. Alright, can I... Unit details, let's take a look at him. There he is. Advisor. Here. Grant 1 TP to an ally and raise their strength and magic attack for 3 turns. What the fuck? Why is that so good? That's so good! Deal physical damage to an enemy and decrease its TP by 1. Ooh! Gain 1 TP when you defeat an enemy. Grant 2 TP to an ally. Fuck yes. This dude's eyebrows are wild. Well, let me tell you why his eyebrows are like that. You see, he wields a scimitar, which is a curved blade. You see, his eyebrows are scimitar-shaped. That's why he wields the scimitar, to match his eyebrows. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh. You fire damage to an enemy, slow their movement for 3 turns, and set the ground aflame. That's hot. Ow. Pushback, deal physical damage to an enemy and knock them back 3 squares. I wonder if you can knock enemies like off of high places in this game. Hello, Sarah Noah. Dead inside. God, there's so many extra scenes. What's up with that? I'm getting so fucking tired, chat. This game really takes it out of me. And not for any good reason. That's a big bird! Holy fuck, that's a massive bird! That's what a raven is?
Avlora? Are you certain?
Yes. We are surrounded by the Archduke's main forces, led by General Avlora herself.
Ah.
She killed my brother and my master. I must avenge them, even if it means my life.
Your Highness, your life is far too important to so blithely throw away.
I know that, and yet...
Facing the Esfrosti forces head-on is a fool's errand. They will drive us back with ease. let us consider another strategy.
Let's go around them.
As a matter of fact, there is more to this town than meets the eye. It is a secret which, under normal circumstances, would be divulged to a new lord only after their succession is made official. But desperate times.
And also, for some reason, some random fucking guard knew about it and just told me immediately.
I sent a man just now to make preparations. Come with me. We haven't much time.
This is interesting, but like it's presented so dryly. Abso-fucking-lutely. Heckin' sleepy? This game is making me heckin' sleepy. Motherfucker. And also the fights are bad. Wolfort Town. Oh boy, more investigation. Yeah, no, the fights are really bad. Okay. Let me just describe it to you in just a few sentences. You see, in order to use skills and spells and such, you must use a resource called TP. And you gain 1 TP per turn.
Master Benedict.
And all of the good skills require like 2 or 3 TP. So basically, if you want to use the good skills, you gotta just wait. Like, you can't use your turn. You have to wait until you can use the good skills. Because there's no like MP or anything in this game. You literally just wait a turn and then you can use, and then your units are worth it. Until then, your units are worthless.
They say Castle Wolfort was built into a mountainside. Am I to believe there are yet more secrets concealed in its construction?
Just so. As it happens, a contrivance of sorts was installed in the town to be used only in cases of dire
I'd rather just do another playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics than play this game.
What manner of contrivance? I've never heard such a thing.
I love contrivances.
You wouldn't have. The information is divulged only to the lord of the house and his closest.
I see.
I press fast forward.
What, pray tell, is this town's true worth?
The towering walls that rise up in all directions, the network of sloped waterways. This town appears as any other to my eye, but perhaps my gaze is untrained.
Oh shit, I pressed fast forward again!
Benedict, have you gone mad?
Oh no. Oh. Really? That's just what profile is?
Do you see those hawk sculptures located throughout the
My
town?
finger keeps slipping onto fast forward, but I feel like it's my true desire is to press fast forward.
They are the means by which the weapon may be activated, I presume.
The weapon may be activated.
Indeed. Tearing them down will trigger a barrier to rise around the canals. After that, no one will be able to get in or out until the blaze subsides.
Oh, hot.
You would burn people's homes. No, the very town itself, along with our foes. But just think of the lives that may be sacrificed.
Man, just set things on fire.
This is the path we have chosen. There's little choice left to us if we wish to survive. We must win, whatever the cost. Prepare for battle.
Oh god, there's more to do, but I don't care, and I'm really tired. This game really took it out of me. You know what? This is a lesson I've had to teach myself over years of streaming. If I don't want to play a game, then I should just yeah. Oh, that's better. Anyway. That's better. Yeah, that's stream, everyone. Sorry. I wanted this game to be good. I so very badly wanted this game to be good. But it's not.